We are talking princess cruising right now, which is really, really lovely. How are you, by the way? How are you doing? I hope everything is fine and dandy in your world. I hope the sun is shining. I hope you're out in the garden or just enjoying breathing fresh air. We're getting that much closer to the new normal. Lots more people vaccinated, which is brilliant. Looks like the world is not far from opening up. Bit by bit, I know we are getting there slowly but surely. I'm the most optimistic now in terms of making holiday plans and arrangements. I've been a little bit reserved about it, and I'm sure you've noticed that as well. We're all being that little bit cautious, but now I think we're ready to make some real plans. So I've got a brilliant no-fly cruise for you around the Med with Princess for next summer, slap bang in the middle of summer, peak date here, 30th of July, for 2 weeks of cruising. No flights involved as well. We're going to get on board the brand new Sky Princess here in Southampton. I say here in Southampton, I'm not in Southampton. I would like to be in Southampton. I wonder, for those people who live in Southampton, I wonder if they're forever going down to the cruise port and just sort of standing around going, oh, I'm ready. Be wonderful. So, Sky Princess, she is brand new. Hardly anyone has been on board. Certainly not our camera crew has not been able to get on board yet so far. She's an addition to the Royal class, of course, with Princess. She's got the Ocean Medallion. We've talked about that many times, where you sort of carry around your little medallion coin or wear it around your neck or whatever, and you get in and out of your stateroom with it, charge to the bars with it, use the app with it to have food and drink delivered to where you are on the ship. But there's so much more to the ship than just that. Bear in mind that the ships are going to be running on reduced capacity for some time as well. So what I've got on this offer for you as well, and the reason I'm telling you about it now, is one, because we can put a deposit down of just 50 quid each and get it locked in at the price I'm going to give you. And secondly, it just guarantees your plans for the future, because when things do open up completely and utterly, we are going to be overwhelmed, let me tell you. The demand will far outstrip the supply. I just don't know what's going to happen when people have the freedom to say, right, that's it, all open again, off you go. There's going to be a massive kind of backlog of people all trying to get onto the same ships, and with reduced capacities, that's going to be a little bit harder as well. Anyway, quite apart from all of that, classic Princess favourites, movies under the stars. You've got the ultimate ship tour, of course, on board Sky Princess as well. Brilliant production shows. Princess are famed for those. And lovely restaurants as well. Whether you want to go for a gastropub, you can go down to the Salty Dog. You've got Italian with Sabatini's. You've got Crown Grill, Chef's Table, which is a more sort of intimate speciality dining affair where you can see into the kitchen and enjoy champagne and oysters and all sorts. Oh, sounds amazing, doesn't it? Wonderful. This is out of Southampton, remember, so it's a no-fly. 2 days at sea, we're into Gibraltar. You can visit the war tunnels here or wander around swanky Ocean Village, which is quite nice. Day at sea, and we're going into Barcelona in Spain. Needs no introduction, of course. Loads of different things to do there. Then we go down to Provence in France, to Marseille. Going to the old port there, which dates back over 2,500 years. You've got the Basilica Notre Dame de la Garde, which is spectacular, and so much more. Livorno is your port for Pisa and Florence. There really isn't that much in Livorno, so take those excursions if you can. I'm not being awful about it. It's just that it's not a place where there's a lot going on, so go and do Florence or Pisa. Then go into Rome. Civitavecchia, of course. You can do the incredible shopping in Rome, see as many sites as you want to, the Colosseum, the Forum, the Trevi Fountain, the list goes on and on and on. Then we go to Sardinia, to Alghero. You can walk the bastions here. There's the cathedral, the bell tower, and there's a coral museum. I forgot all the coral jewellery that you buy tends to come from this area of the Med. Then we go, after a day at sea, into Cadiz in Spain. You can get into Seville for there, some amazing attractions there. Get a day tour if you want to. Couple of days at sea, and then we come back into Southampton. I quite like the fact that there are sea days dotted through this cruise as well. So you don't always have that fear of missing out on a port, because quite often when you've got a port date, you feel like, oh, okay, I need to have an early night, because it's usually an early start if you're going on an excursion or you want to go and see a place for the whole day. So with this, you've got plenty of relaxing sea days as well. Now, this is all about being able to get low deposit on this, which is really, really good. So prices start, look, 1,449 per person. So we're looking what, a tiny smidge over £100 per person per night. Now this is the end of July, remember, so we're talking slap bang middle of the peak summer season. But today we don't need to worry about that. Today was just £50 each. So if it's just a couple of you going, that's 100 quid. That's you sorted. That's you booked in. No problem whatsoever. This is really, really lovely. What a great opportunity and such a nice low deposit to get in there right now. And it's very easy on Princess Cruises, as you know, to go all inclusive. Let's look at the options. So there are your prices there if you, oh yeah, I forgot. If on this one you decide to go up to Ocean View, bearing in mind all 14 nights of the cruise are, all 14 nights are the cruise, that's what I meant. 349 to go Ocean View will actually get you a balcony because we're doing an extra free upgrade for you at the moment as well. So pay your Ocean View upgrade, we'll give you a balcony for that. That's not bad, is it? Really, really good. And if you want to go all inclusive, Princess Plus, I always say this, is one of your best friends in the cruise industry, gets you all your drinks, premium drinks package, gratuities and unlimited Wi-Fi, £35 per person per night, done, sorted. That means you can do all of your budgeting up front. Oh, and by the way, if you book this on the phone lines, and you need to book this on the phone lines, you can take advantage of my sale into spring. I say it's mine because I negotiated it for you and it's just for the TV. I'll take £50 off your booking price if you call and book your holiday on the phone lines. Don't do it on the website. We're even beating the prices on the website on our TV shows right now. You must call though, 0800 953 4700. It's win, 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 this one, isn't it? I'm ticking, by the way. There's so many ticks to tick off on this one. Let's go back on board, shall we? The brand new Sky Princess. Nice to do that new ship thing as well, isn't it? I think that's a really lovely thing. Now, something they're going to be doing on board Sky Princess are events that reflect festivals that normally go on around the world. For instance, and they call it Live It Up at festivals of the world. So they'll do things like Rio de Janeiro's Carnival. They'll do an event for that. Oktoberfest, Mardi Gras, Mexican fiestas, Celtic festivals, things like that. So they're kind of sort of spontaneous, really, really nice different things that happen as part of your holidays, which I think is really, really nice. Now, again, you can do things like culinary demonstrations, so you can go and watch food demonstrations. There are wine tastings as well. I mentioned before, and you might have seen this before if you've ever watched the cruise series that was on ITV. They do a tour behind the scenes, so they show you all the bits that you don't normally see. They take you up to the bridge, they take you to the kitchens, and you can see all the operations that go on behind the scenes. Or you just enjoy your cruise for what it is and just lavish in the luxury of all these fabulous restaurants, the theatre, the entertainment, just so much that's laid on as part of your price. I think sometimes when people think about cruise prices, they think, oh gosh, right, there's a lot more than, you know, booking into a hotel or whatever. But, you know, a hotel offers you a room. Everything else you pay for, don't you? When you're on board a cruise ship, it is your accommodation that is serviced all the time, that's refreshed all the time. But on top of that, you've got all your entertainment, all of the pools, all of this, that and the other that come as part of a cruise that you think, gosh, how on earth did they do all of that for the price that I've paid? Because there's all of those people, all of those crew on board. I mean, for the Sky Princess has, actually I don't know what the capacity of Sky Princess is in terms of thousands of people, but that means that there are also a sizable number of crew on board as well. It's not unusual to have a ship like this that might have 1,500 crew, for instance. I mean, that's a lot of people as well. If you think about it, it is incredible value for money. And I love the itinerary here as well. It's really, really good. Don't forget, this is absolutely eligible for your sail into spring discount, £50 off your booking, but you must call to book it right now on 0800 953 4700. Don't forget also, this is just 50 quid each deposit as well. No reason not to.